Good morning, Hydration Hive. It's the morning of day 6, and this is what my hair is looking like. I was messing with it yesterday because I have a lot of buildup on my hair, so I was scratching my head. So my hair looks worse than it would if I didn't do that. However, I'm gonna wash my hair today. Today's gonna be a wash day because there's a lot going on in here. I have a pretty sensitive scalp and I've been having some scalp issues for months now. So I wash my hair like at least once a week, sometimes more because I just have these issues. And so I feel the need to say that because if I'm making a hair vlog about how you can get really good results and your hair's gonna last a long time, and then I wash my hair once a week, that does not really speak as a good result. However, the first time Linda did my hair, I believe it lasted for 19 days, and that was back in October 2021, before I was having these scalp issues. So it can last a really long time if you don't have issues. Like, yes, I could continue to wear my hair like this, not like this because I've already messed it up, but like how I had it on day 2, 3, 4. But there's stuff in my hair. So I'm not going to just go around with like stuff in my hair. But if it wasn't there, I could wear my hair the way it was for like 2 weeks at least. So yeah, I'm going to wash my hair today, and I'm kind of excited because then I get to take you through the process of how I style my hair after I wash it, and how I got these results at home for the first time. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do, and stay tuned. My hair has been successfully detangled. As you can see, there's still a lot of gel in it. Like all this white stuff is gel, because there's a good amount in there, and I detangled everything and added a bunch of water. Now I am going to wash it, probably after I eat breakfast, and then I'll show you how I style it. Washing is basic, shampoo, condition, all the things. That's it. And then when I get out of the shower, I leave it soaking wet. So this is me fresh out of the shower. This is how I wash my hair in 4 parts. And then I just resprayed it before I got out with it in the parts so that it was as wet as possible, for me to do what I'm about to do. So these scrunchies are in so that I can manage the hair while I do it, but also, while I shampoo it so that I don't get it tangled, because I found that when I don't detangle my hair during the process of applying the gel, the curls stay much better than when I detangled it before. So I'm just showing you that I'm going to be using the curl former from XPO H2O, and then I'll start talking and explaining the process as the video goes on. Also, this video is real and raw. This is me, how I really do my hair anytime that I do it on a wash day. So I'm going to be making weird faces throughout. Part of it's the angle, part of it's the fact that I'm actually making the faces. You're going to hear breathing and whatnot, and just be prepared for that. This is authentic. This is a real get ready with me, and I just want you to see, like, this is what I go through trying to do my hair. But I think the end result is well worth it, so stay tuned. This is how you want it. This one's more than the other one. It's like more creamy. There we go, that's the perfect texture. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side, go through with your fingers, or a brush if you have it, but I'm telling you how I do it, and I use my fingers. So. Work it in, 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 as much as possible. So I washed my hair in these 4 sections, but I think I'm gonna make the top section smaller for the purposes of really getting this product in to my whole hair. Because as you can see, it's very, very thick, like I was saying. So I'm gonna have to do like a half section. And I'm not gonna wear this dress out, by the way. I just put this on for the video. It's obviously too wet. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because I've already detangled my hair in the shower. Still got some tangles in it, but it's clumping because of the gel. But I'm not really worried about it because I've already detangled it before I washed it. Then I also detangled it in the shower. So I think it'll be fine. And I wash my hair every week anyway, so it's gonna get detangled in a week on my next wash day. And I'm not done. This is not the final product. I'm just working the gel in so that it's all over my hair. Then I'm gonna go back in and foam it up like I talked about. Or I'm gonna see if it will foam up again, I should say. And then I'll show that as well. Okay, this has a decent amount of shedding because this is a big section. And I'm pulling my hair pretty tough. But you don't have to do it like this. You can be gentle, you can use a comb or a brush if you want. But my hair is 4C. And I've noticed that when I go through and detangle my hair with a comb or a brush, it gets rid of the curls. Everyone's hair is really curly and defined looking when it's wet. So this is how it looks fresh out of the shower. And if I were to comb it, all of that definition would go away. And what I want the gel to do is lock in the curls rather than get rid of them. So that's why I'm doing it like this. But if this intimidates you, by all means, do not do it this way. Okay, now I'm gonna do this top section here. And I do a middle part because it makes it easier to wash my hair, but you don't have to do a middle part. You can part it however you want and just section it off the same way that I did and wash it in those sections, and you'll get the same result. You don't have to literally do every single thing that I'm doing. I'm sure you'll still get good results however you do it. The thing I love about this product is I see on natural hair TikTok all the time girls trying to get the same result using like 5 or 6 products. It takes them like an hour of detangling, working each and every product in to get this result. And I'm just using one product. This is not the finished result yet, but I'm using one product. It's only been 8 minutes and 56 seconds, not considering the time I washed my hair, of course. And I'm already to a result that I could live with. So I think this product is well worth it if you're somebody who really wants that definition, because you're gonna save time and presumably money, because this is one single styling product versus having to buy multiple, trying to achieve what this one product can achieve and does achieve. My hair is very wet. It wants to start foaming up already, and I'm not even at that step yet. That's hilarious. Okay. Try to get all the gel off my hands onto the hair. This part of my hair has breakage, that's why it's so short. Ignore that. I pull my hair a lot, which I know I shouldn't do, but that's why it looks like that. You see how I'm just manipulating it with my fingers? Again, decent amount of shedding because I'm pulling my hair pretty good, and I'm not like pulling it out, but what's happening is I'm detangling it, and so stuff's coming out with my fingers as well, but it's really minimal compared to how much hair I have, you guys. I got not much at all, and I'm fine with that amount that's coming out. Also, to be honest, I'm not as patient as I should be when I do my hair. So that's another reason. If you start at the ends, you won't really be, pulling too much. But I have really thick hair, so I would be here all day if I went super slow with it. Okay, so this half is like, I don't want to say done, but the product is in, is what I should say. On this side, the product is in. now I'm gonna pick it up, show you in better light, and then I'll do the other side. Oops. Trying to keep these hairs from going down the drain. And this side is so dry, I'm gonna have to really wet it. I mean, it's not dry, I have low porosity hair, so it's still wet, but I mean, it's drier than I want it to be. It's definitely wet again. Okay. Also, I'm wearing my glasses because if I weren't, I wouldn't be able to see. But obviously, you don't have to do this wearing your glasses to get them soaking wet like I am. You can do this in the shower. My problem is, again, I want to be able to see what I'm doing, so that's why I'm doing it out of the shower. But if you can do your hair in the shower, it would spare you getting wet and getting everything wet. But I like to do it where I can see everything that I'm doing. There's water in my eyes. You want to mess with it until it turns white. That's how you know it's going to apply properly to the hair. So really work it in, coat all the hair as possible, and then start pulling it through with your fingers until you get that definition that you want. Another thing that you'll notice about this gel is how it's gonna pull. Look how my curls are popping up. They're gonna curl up. Look at this one, watch. This piece right here will curl up. Hold on. Watch that. You see that? It's curling up. Keep your eye on it. Just wait. It's curling up. Hold on. Move the other ones out of the way. You see that? It was this one, my bad. This one's curling up. Slowly, but it is. Alright, I'm gonna move to another section here. In the back, hopefully. I'll get some definition back here as well. The issue is I cannot see the back of my hair, but it's fine. Do the best that I can. I'm just being authentic. Like, there's no point in making this look as good as I can when this is what I look like doing my hair. This is what happens. Okay, it's wet. Get some more gel. And I'm doing small amounts because I'm doing smaller sections in the back. I'll do more in the front because I take bigger sections in the front. Oops. You want to make sure that the gel is on the palm of your hand, because if it's too close to your finger, it cracks, it'll slip through and you'll lose precious gel. And you want as much as you can to be in the hair. You seeing this? Whoa. Wow. That really did well on that section. That's crazy. Sometimes I surprise myself, even though I use this product all the time, with like how good your hair can look. Because I'm not saying that this is good or bad. This is good, right? Every hair is good hair. But look at this. Would you think that my hair looked like this if you just saw this? No. Like within seconds, my hair goes from being very, very tight curls to having like little, you know, ringlets and stuff. It's crazy. And this product is so good that it water locks the gel, literally. We call it a water locking gel for a reason. It's not like a gimmick or a marketing tactic. You guys saw how much I sprayed this side of my hair to put the gel in. It's not dripping at all. You just saw that. It's not dripping. There's no water coming out of my hair because the gel soaked it all in. My hair's still wet, like if you touch it, but it's not dripping. Like when I first came on camera with my hair freshly out of the shower with no gel, it was soaking wet. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's dripping right here, the part with no gel. Watch when I put the gel in, it's gonna stop dripping. I'm gonna detangle this first because this is really tangled. And I don't wanna keep ripping my hair out. Okay, now we're gonna put some gel and I'll show you. And this is no cuts. I haven't cut, like, there's no edits here where I'm like gonna go blow dry my hair. Like, this is the gel. Watch. I'm only putting like this much. Ooh, this is a really good one. When they blend to be like white, or you know, when you mix it and it turns white, that's really good texture. And you're gonna get some really good curls from that. You just witnessed firsthand the power of a product that is literally made for hydration. This is that same section that was just dripping. There's no drips because the water is locked in with the gel. You don't have to keep looking for 1,000 mousses, 1,000,000 creams, a gel that's gonna hold the texture. And by the way, I've used those. Like, I've seen those videos on Natural Hair TikTok where people use, you know, specific gels, specific creams to try and get the same result. And yes, their hair looks good in the moment. It looks really similar to mine. However, it took them way longer to do it. and it's probably gonna last like 3 days maximum. The first time I got my hair done by Linda, it literally lasted me 19 days. 19 days. And not to mention there's no buildup because this is a water-based product. This stuff easily rinses off your hands, rinses out of your hair. You still have to wash your hair, right? Obviously. But it's not to the point where there's literally a white buildup on your head because the oils you're using and all this stuff. This product is water-based. That's why it's like doing so well with the water. And you'll see when I go back in to foam it that it's just going to completely reactivate and make my hair look beautiful. It already does, but you know what I mean. Working in sections, it looks even better than it did last time. So you guys are really getting a treat because by me having to do this tutorial, I am taking more time on my hair. So you're really getting the 101 how to get really good results at home. And it's not difficult. Like, I'm 24 minutes in and I'm almost done with my hair, as thick as my hair is. Just again, going through finger detangling before I put the gel in, because this part of my hair is the part that I twist a lot with my hands and I pull, and so I have a lot of like tangles and a lot of breakage back here, which makes me sad to admit, but it is what it is. So I have to be more gentle with that section because I don't want to mess it up more. And I also know that my ends will look bad if I rush through it. So I'm trying to help the product give my hair its fullest potential by going slowly in those areas. You see that? Ooh, hair. When there's a hair clump, I just pull it out. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. When the product starts to look like this, that's when you know it's like really gonna work. So you gotta blend it until you get there. And it's taken me months to get it like that, because I remember when I first tried it at home, I was not getting the, like, I couldn't get the emulsion concept that Linda talks about, because for whatever reason my hands just would not blend it right. But it's a process. You just have to practice and you'll get it. And even if you don't get the full blend down process, you can still get pretty good results, because last time I did my hair, I did not take it apart as much as I am now and blend it down and make sure it was creamy. I just kind of put it in as like a semi-gel. Like, I blended it a little bit, but not much. And my hair still looked good. So if you're happy with that, you'll still get good results regardless. It's just, you know, you gotta learn how to do your hair. You have to learn how to use products and, you know, spend time on your hair. You see this? Compared to what it just was. Yep. All right. Now I'm gonna do the front part, which I enjoy doing because it's a little bit easier for me, in all honesty. Okay. I wish I had a clip, but I didn't bring one, so I have to keep tying it. Oh well. Okay. Water. Water. There is no secret. The secret is water. Literally water. Because if you don't use water, this gel's not going to do anything. If there's no water in your hair and you just apply the gel dry, that's not going to do anything. But you can see using water how different my hair looks already on that section that I just parted. Water is the key. If your hair is starting to get limp after a few days with the gel, literally water. And it will revive those curls as if you just did them, and you can go on about your day. If you know, like in the past, if you've had straightened hair, relaxed hair, you know that your worst enemy is sweat or like going to the gym. If you're a gym girly, this product is for you, because every time you work out, that sweat is gonna revive your curls. And that might sound gross, but honestly it's a benefit because you don't have to worry about constantly having to redo your hair because you did some physical activity. If it rains lightly, you don't have to worry about it either, because your hair is going to look even better because rain is water. And water is what makes this product so great. The gel has a ton of good stuff in it, good for your hair, and it's gonna, you know, benefit you. But the water is the key ingredient to this whole process. People underestimate the power of having hydrated hair. You don't need oil in your hair. You don't need all this extra stuff. You just need water and some patience. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna take this back section again and do it separately than this little front piece right here. 28 minutes. We're still under a half an hour. I'm not gonna finish in a half an hour, but we're still under a half an hour and I'm done with the majority of my head. Last time it took me about 10 minutes, but look how much more definition I have than last time I did my hair and like talked about it. I'm taking some of the gel from the previous sections and just putting it on my hair. Then I'm gonna go in with my fingers and start detangling it just a little bit. Perfect. Actually, there's a lot of gel on my hands. I might not even need more. I might not need more. Yeah, I don't think I need more for this section. Kind of recycling in the other section's gel because there's so much on my hands. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? Looks so good. All right, now time for the front. I'm so excited to foam it out. I can't wait. I hope it does exactly what it did last time so I can show you like how cool this is. This product literally goes from a gel to a cream to a foam if you really make it happen. Like, it's crazy. All right, this last section here. Well, I might split this in half, but anyway. I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Take half of it. There's already gel in this section. I'm not sure how. Maybe because I keep like having to part it. I don't know, but there's some gel in it. I can hear it, that it's already in there. So, but I'm gonna add more here because the front I really want to be defined. So I'm not just gonna like recycle gel that I already used from other parts of my hair that's already on my hands. I like to get more for the front. And I put a lot of gel in the front because over the week I will be sweating because it's so hot. I'm on the West Coast, and so it's hundreds right now, and the hair does revive with sweat and water, but over time obviously it's going to break down. It's not like apply it once, use it for the next 5 years. Like, you need to make sure that there's enough in your hair to withstand what you're doing. So I am going to put in a little bit more in the front, even though it's kind of already in there. And I'm trying to get my roots, even though I'm not using a comb. Linda uses like a root brush, like a shampoo brush to do your roots to make them really smooth. I'm not really doing that, obviously, but they're still pretty smooth because I am squishing them with my fingers as I go through, which I think is helping a little bit more than last time as well. So you see this? Great. All right, perfect. Now I'm gonna do this one last section. I'm so excited. We're just at 33 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Especially, like, you guys do not understand. I know I keep saying my hair is thick, but you won't understand until you put your hands in it. Because, like, even hairdressers that I go to, they're like, oh, your hair doesn't look that bad. Then it, like, is really, really thick. And they weren't expecting that at all. I have a lot of hair, y'all. So, are there doing anything to my hair in less than an hour, especially where it looks this good, is just, like, unheard of. This is what I was talking about last time when I said that my hair foamed up. Like, do you see this? This is literally foam from the water and the gel. And so it's going in really, really easily. And like my hair is like foaming right here. You see that? So not only did I take you from this gel right here to a cream, now it's a foam. Like, look at this. This is literally a gel. This jar has stuff in it and it's not pouring out. And then you take it and it starts turning to a cream. And if you really wet it, it will foam. It's just like insane. I can't even believe that Linda is like so smart that she was able to create a product that is this like multifaceted. Like my mom and I were talking about it the other day and it's just really crazy to me. But yeah, look, there's my whole head. Basically, now I'm gonna go back in and foam it a little bit. I'm gonna need more water than this. I'm gonna wash my hands first. No more gel, I'm just gonna wet it and kind of work the gel through so that I can get the maximum result. And I'm gonna use warm water. I don't know if it matters, but I just like using warm water in my head. Now this right here might last me like 2 to 3 weeks because I really defined the roots more than I did last time. So I'm gonna close the gel because like I said, I'm done with the gel for now. And I'm gonna put water. A lot of water in my hair. I'm playing with it to see if I mess it up by going back through with my fingers before I fully saturate it, because it looks pretty good and I just don't want to damage anything that I just spent 36 minutes on. So if it will foam back up, then I'll keep spraying it. If not, I will not keep spraying it. Okay. It's looking pretty good, I think. And there is like some foam in parts of the hair. I just haven't done the whole thing yet. Alright, I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna do the front. You see that? It's like foaming up right here. You see this? It's foaming up. I know you see that. Like, isn't that crazy? Look at this. It's literally foaming up. That's wild. That's so crazy. That is really insane to me that this product can do that. And I know I sound like a fangirl, but it's because I am. Like, I cannot believe that this product exists, honestly. It's like insane to me. And it's too good to be true. Like, nobody, I can't believe that more people don't know about this. It seems like it's too good to be true, but it's not. Like, y'all just saw me take my hair from afro straight out of the shower to foam curls as thick as my hair is. Like, come on. And if you liked it before I wet it again, you don't have to wet it again, obviously. I'm experimenting with it. Now that I know that it would do this, I probably wouldn't foam it again, but I just wanted to show you guys what happened last time I was doing my hair, and that it is possible to foam it with the gel. I'm gonna do a little bit more on this side here. The back as well. See that? This foam is crazy, y'all. Whoa, look at that. Those curls are popping. Wow. That's another benefit to doing it down the middle, is I can easily kind of rake through it sideways and just get my hair looking good. That's like nuts to me. I was able to do that. And I'm really trying to get the roots too. That's kind of why I went back in, just to make sure that everything is like smoothed down as much as possible. I'm gonna do the back just a little bit. I really want this part to stretch out more because it's longer than that, but whatever. Isn't that cute? When I started with XPO H2O, my hair looked like this, and now it looks like this in less than a year. That's crazy. I'm gonna wash my hands. Now I'm gonna blow dry it, so some of the length will go away, but the curls won't. And I will come back and show you me blow drying it. I just wanted to show you in really good lighting what my hair looks like. So it's got a lot of gel in it, but obviously it'll dry. And when it dries, it'll look dry. So it won't be as wet and jelly, but that's what it looks like right now. And I'm excited. Falling back. I just shook my hair like 3 or 4 times for a slow-mo video for our social media. So my curls are a little bit more elongated now. and there's also gel all over my face. So I'm gonna wipe my face before I blow dry it. And also my ears. This is just a pro tip. This gel works wonders, but it's also sticky. That's the point. So make sure that you wipe your ears when you're done. Otherwise your hair might stick to your ears. Not the whole thing, but like just like a couple pieces near your ear. So make sure you wipe it when you're done. That way nothing sticks when you blow dry it. And time for blow dry. All right. So the whole magic, well, it's not magic, but the whole process is because, by the way, like I said, this is a water locking gel. My hair is still soaking wet when you touch it, but this water on my shirt, my hair is not dripping. This is from me spraying my hair, as you saw, 1,000 million times to get it wet for the gel. So anyway, the power is in the gel. None of the other stuff I'm using matters. These are from Walgreens. Like, you know, to part your hair when you wash it, you can use rubber bands. Don't use rubber bands, but I mean, you could. Like, you can use cheap stuff. You don't have to, like, you know, buy fancy products. The detangling brush that I use is the Crave Naturals from Amazon. I really like this. Before this, I had a Tangle Teaser brush, which broke, so that's why I got this, because it has like a handle on it. So I use this, but you don't have to. You can use a comb, like a wide tooth comb, which is what I've done in the past before I got this, and it still worked. This spray bottle is literally from Dollar Tree. The only thing that's expensive or that really matters in this process is the gel, obviously. Like I said, you know, comparing us to other brands, some people are using 3 or 4 gels, which I won't name names, but I still own them. I own the products that they're using because I tried everything before this to get these results and I wasn't getting them. So some people own 3 or 4 gels. They're using 3 or 4 products to what I did to achieve what I did with one. So the only thing that I think is expensive and is worth it is this, the XPO H2O, the Curl Former 3 Super Hydrating Styling Gel, which is available on our website. Link will be down below. Because your hair is going to last way longer. Like I said, me personally, having tried this before with other products, the longest result I would get was like 3 days. And most of the time I was waking up every morning having to re-spray my hair. And then the product is not water locking. So I would literally have white droplets of water on the ends of my hair from the products that I was using coming out, because re-wetting my hair was the only way to get the curls back with the water, but the product itself was not waterproof to where it would stay in my hair. So I was redoing my hair basically every day. So I would say this is well worth it for the longevity of the style. The ease of use, honestly, like once you know how to do this, which I showed it step by step, is pretty easy, especially with how thick my hair is. Like if I can do it, you can do it, right? So once you learn how to break it down and you see that you can foam it out with water, you can turn it into a cream with your hands, this is the only thing you're ever gonna wanna use, because it's like $27 and it took me an hour and my hair is gonna last me like 2 to 3 weeks. If Linda did this, it would definitely last me 3 weeks. I feel it'll last probably 2, maybe 3. And I'm probably gonna wash my hair in a week because, like I said, I have that scalp thing where my hair gets dirty faster, so I have to wash it. But I'm just saying, in terms of the curls themselves, it will definitely last me 2 to 3 weeks if I didn't have that problem. So it is 100% worth it for the longevity, the ease of use, and how quickly you can do your hair compared to how many other products. So I'm saying all this to say, everything else you use or don't use doesn't really matter. What you need is water and the gel. Or in the future with other products that we're coming out with, one of those, right? This is a $20 blow dryer from Amazon, literally. I don't even know what brand this is. Remington. It's a Remington $20 blow dryer from Amazon. So the blow dryer doesn't matter. There's nothing special. There's no hooded dryer. There's no, you know, special elixir. Like, this is it, right? So that's what I really love about this product, because it's accessible. If you can afford $27, your hair can look like this. And if you can't afford $27, we have sales often. And at trade shows, we have sales. So if you come in person, you can get it at a discount. If you buy it for Black Friday or 4th of July or for Juneteenth, we got a 40% off. Like, you can afford this product and it lasts a long time. Like I said, I started using this in October, the first time Linda did my hair. The first day that I met her, she did my hair. Much shorter at the time. This is a photo. I had a big gel. This is the same size, but the jar was a little bit differently shaped, so I had that jar. It lasted me until March of this year, that one jar. So it's well worth it in my opinion, and less is more. Like, my hair is fully saturated in the gel, but I didn't use that much gel compared to like other gels that I've used in the past where it doesn't really break down into a cream or a foam. You have to use so much more. So sometimes people are using like 1/4 of these big old gel containers to do their hair for it to last less than a week. So just think about all of that. I'm gonna plug in this dryer and I'm gonna show you what I do. I don't completely dry my hair because I just don't think it's necessary because my hair will dry throughout the day. But I do dry it enough to where it's kind of its own shape. Because right now, like I said, it's longer because it's wet and it's gonna shrink. That's just the reality of curly hair in general, but especially 4C hair. So I wanted to get it to the point where it will have shrinked to when it's dry. And then I let the air do the rest. And I dry it from the top down because I don't want my hair to frizz up. Side note, if you don't want your hair to dry flat, you could definitely use a pick right now and going in on the sections while you're drying it to create some volume. I don't need to do that because my hair is so thick, it will create its own volume. And I will show you that, like I'll do a vlog kind of showing how my hair looks days after this. So you'll see that when it's fully dry and then the next day and the next day and the next day until I wash it again, it will be bigger. So that's why I'm not picking it out. Really the only areas that I probably would pick are these sides right here and the upper back because that's kind of where I have the damage and it's a little flat, but that's why I'm not picking it. So if you want to pick it because volume is great. I'm gonna stop this and do a slow-mo for the Instagram and then I'll come back. Fun fact, it's way harder than I thought to get a good slow-mo video when the camera is backwards. So just in case you needed that information, you now have it. My hair is 100% dry. However, it's pretty dry, or compared to where it was at anyway. I'm gonna dry it a little bit more, but as you can see, it's not dry because it's still moving, and once it's dry, it doesn't really move anymore. But it might because it's never looked like this when I've done it myself. So, actually, I don't think it's ever looked like this, period. But anyway, I'm gonna blow dry it just a little bit more, and then call it quits for the day because I'm tired of doing this. I'm going up from the bottom because now I want to add volume. Since it's mostly dry, I'm not really worried about the frizz right now. I just want some volume. So I'm drying it up. And doing this throughout kind of keeps it from sticking for me. So that's why I'm doing it like that. Shaking my hair and whatnot. More than enough for me right now. I'm gonna take this part, put it back where it goes, try and fix this a little bit. Don't want those sticking up necessarily. Okay, so yeah, it's still wet, you know, but it's, well, let me not, it's damp. It's not wet. It's damp. It's really not wet anymore. It's damp though. But yeah, this is where we're at. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, I'm gonna take a full 360 for you guys after I wash my hair. And then put the final time of how long it took me to do my hair on this screen. So here is my 360. Oh, that's dumb. Why did I pick it up? How am I gonna do a 360 when I'm holding the camera? Okay, here's my 360. This is the front. And I'm gonna go around the back. Anyway, happy Sunday, y'all. Final time of how long it took me to do my hair. This is the product that I use, XPO H2O, the Curl Former 3. Full disclosure, obviously you guys know I'm social media manager. I work for this company. However, when I first started using this product back in October 2021, I literally told Linda, which is a CEO and good friend of mine now, that I did not think it was gonna work on my hair because I have 4C hair. And look at me now in all my 4C glory. It clearly works on my hair. It'll work on yours too. I hope you have a great day and I'm wishing you all the best in your hair journey. You can look the way you wanna look. You don't have to relax your hair. You don't have to wear wigs all the time. If you love doing those things, great, but don't feel like they're your only option because with XPO H2O, they are not. And I'm living proof of that every single day. Before I posted this video, I just wanted to come on and update you guys that I did change the parting a little bit because the middle part was there for ease of washing, but now that it's washed, my mom and I agreed that the middle part was a little bit extreme, so I went in with a pick and kind of closed the gap a little bit. But because I did that, and my hair is not hanging down as much as it was, you can really see that the roots are not as defined as the rest of the hair. So I'm aware of that. This is kind of the final look for today, which I think is cute. I have a couple pieces of hair behind my ear just to like shape it a little bit more. And I think as I go throughout the week, if I feel like I want to define the middle more, I probably will do that tomorrow, because right now I'm just wiped out. Like, doing my hair is such a process and it's not that hard, but I'm already out of it. My hair is mostly dry. I don't want to re-wet it again and go in with the gel all over again. So I will probably just take these little rows right here on the side of the middle part tomorrow morning when I'm getting ready and redefine them with gel. That way the roots are more flat like the rest of my hair. And I will show you guys that if I do it. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now with my hair.